we hope things don't happen. Sometimes we hope some people ride the pine or leave the city, frankly.
Amen.
So
Amen.
I will admit that of all the many things that I've done in my life that have caused me to feel physical anxiety, one of the highest states of physical anxiety I've ever felt was riding along with Mac rooting for the Knicks in the playoffs last season.
Ooh.
And the only thing that came up more than our nervousness, or we really would get psyched when they looked good, when they were really cooking, we would get psyched. The only thing that came up more was you and I praying, not even that they would score, but that Julius Randle would get back on the bench. I'm sorry, but it was better.
Yeah.
It was better when you weren't involved. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It was definitely better.
It was definitely better. Hardenstein was balling out. He was trying hard as fuck.
Yeah.
It was better rhythm. It was I'm not trying to be mean. Just that was the experience of watching it happen. The offense was clicking better. The defense was trying harder.
Right.
It was just better all around. So
it's because, all right, bro, when you are the leader, you are supposed leader, right, of the team, how you move affects everybody else. Mm-hmm. Your energy affects everybody else. You know what I mean?
It does.
And it's like, you can't, when you having a bad game, you can't be walking around pouting, you know what I mean, sour face, the whole thing, because it rubs off on everybody, the energy on the court, the energy on the bench.
Especially when you're getting conflicting, like, I think about it like hockey, right? Where it's like somebody got a C, but two people got A's on them, and when C ain't out there, you got to listen to A, that type of shit.
Right.
Jalen Brunson gives a fuck. So when you're everybody else taking your cues from the two of you, and you are that far apart on the emotional spectrum in a game where a lot is on the line and it's tight, that's fucked up for them young dudes trying to figure it out.
Exactly.
Because everybody win except somebody pouting about whatever it is at the time, where it's like, just shrug the shit off, Mamba mode. Like, you were too good in the regular season. You were too good of a basketball player. Right. Just like Amari when he was here. Like, New York will hold you to a standard of toughness, especially when you're in the paint. You know what I mean?
Right.
Your lineage is Patrick fucking Ewing and Wilt Chamberlain. Like, you're playing big for the New York Knicks. Please have the right attitude about it, or like Madison Square Garden probably isn't the best home court for you.
It's not, bro, because it comes with a certain, like you said, a certain mental toughness. You have to be able to endure the bad times, but you have to show your head high as a leader, bro, because, bro, they deserve it. Your team deserves it. You can't.
And the fans deserve it.
And the fans, bro.
Yeah.
Bro got into it.
And Knicks fans go hard just like Yankees
on.
fans. And it's like, admittedly, disclaimer, I'm from Tennessee. I can't tell if you could tell out there on the internet by the way I talk. But the way New York sports fans are for their teams, and it's such a tortured relationship sometimes between fucking Knicks and Mets and Yankees. But y'all love the shit out of these teams. It's unreal.
Bro, because it's the heart, bro.
I know.
Heart of the city.
So a relatively new team, all things considered, to New York is the Brooklyn Nets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of positivity there, believe it or not.
A lot.
Is Mikal Bridges the guy, do you think, based on what you saw last season?
Bro, I love what I see from this guy, man. Shout out Brooklyn Bridges, bro. Tap in, bro. Shout out Brooklyn Bridges.
Shout out Cam Thomas. We'll get to you in a second.
We'll get to Cam Thomas. Yeah, shout out Cam, bro. Yo.
Ain't so funny.
I'm so excited for this season. I'm ready to see what Mikal does, honestly, because he really had a great, and once he came to Brooklyn, bro, it was on site. He had a crazy run.
Yeah.
As soon as he landed, bro. And I just loved his heart. I loved his character, his composure, bro. I'm very excited. We need to have the ball in his hand in crucial moments. Okay. My man.
So he's the guy.
He's the guy. He's the guy, but he also needs more time to get comfortable being the guy, because
he didn't have that. Yeah.
Because the thing about it is that he'll score 40. And in the last 5 minutes of the game, Dinwiddie got the ball in his hands. Okay. And it's like, bro, what you got the ball for? You not scoring no points. Give it to Mikal. He's a hot hand, bro. You know, he's freezing him out and shit. It's like, bro, come on.
And that's the conundrum with Spencer Dinwiddie, because on paper, a lot, or even watching Duke play, it's like you want him, I think, but in this scenario, it's tough, because if it's down to his ego and who needs to have the ball at the end of the game, how much trust do we have in him right now?
Yeah, and the thing about it is that Jacque Vaughn, they let it happen. because nobody tells. If the coach say, "Yo, the ball goes in Macau's hands," it goes in his hands. See, what the problem is, he thinks it's his team. You know what I mean? Or whatever nonsense, bro. And
it wasn't, even when you were here the first time, it wasn't.
Yeah, but he thinks, you know, he's coming back. He thinks he's coming back, and he thinks it's his team, bro. Like he compared the Nets to the Bucks at one point, and compared himself to Jrue Holiday. And it was like, bro, come on, you know what I mean? We got to be real here. But when you have that, when you know where his mental is at.
Also play some defense before you start throwing that game around.
You know where his mental is at. And once you know where his mental is at, and then you see how he's playing, you understand, bro. When somebody shows you who they are and tell you who they are, believe them, bro. Like, there's no reason when Macau is the hot hand for him to be freezing him out like that, bro. Won't even look his way or look his way, look somewhere else, bro. That's nonsense, bro. And the ego, we don't need his ego defeating the team, bro.
Right.
The ego can crash the ship.
It will crash everything. Man, there's a lot of, so much with ego. We could go for days. Speaking of showing us who they are, though, you and I had some decent seats to Mr. Cam Thomas. Shout out to you for a fucking 48 piece against the 76ers.
Yeah. Shout out
Mac
Cam,
and I both
bro.
agreed that it was fucked up that Doc Rivers froze you out and wouldn't let you get 50 like that. You deserved it. What do we do with Cam Thomas? Like, put him on the fucking floor or set him free. He needs to be getting buckets somewhere. He does. If he's,
bro,
you know, and there's already a couple questionable assets on the Nets. So use him or lose him, dude, for real.
Right.
You could probably get something for him. But why you wouldn't put that kid on the court, especially if Ben Simmons is functional, reportedly, at least in some capacity, great news. Put Cam Thomas on the floor or trade him. Let him go.
Play him or free him.
Free Cam Thomas.
Play him or free him.
I'm getting the T-shirts made.
Right.
Also, on the back of that T-shirt, everyone lay the fuck off Ben Simmons, please.
It's getting ridiculous. You know what I mean?
It's not funny. It's not funny no more. Like, regardless how you feel about the situation, it is crazy. But if the man is saying that he is mentally unwell, leave him the fuck alone. Like, leave him alone. You've never been in a situation anywhere near like what he's dealing with in terms of the pressure and the money and all that. And again, I'm not going back for the kid. I'm just saying, if you don't know how that feels, just shut the fuck up. You're just talking now. It's not funny no more. It was funny for a minute, and then it looked like dude might be struggling with his situation.
Because it's always fun in games, bro, until somebody hurts themselves. You know what I mean?
I know.
And then everybody wants to send thoughts and prayers and shit. But
right.
during
and
the
how many people got to
time,
talk about this already? Like, people as good as Kevin Love and DeMar have talked about this before, about mental health and about the pressure.
It's not a game, bro.
It's not a game. And honestly, it's like, if you want to have hope, especially if you're a Brooklyn fan or somebody that lives in New York City, like, it's good for us when basketball is good. If he's functional, this team can do damage. Again, it does not matter because of Cream City, but it'll be more fun to watch. It'll be more fun to watch.
Yeah, shout out Ben, because I heard he's doing good. Reports is that he's doing good. You know what I mean? Macau had good things to say. You know what I mean? They said that he's in good shape. You know what I mean? Mentally. Actually, I saw him. He posted today. You know, posted some videos.
Was it
some
basketball
pictures.
related?
Yeah, some pictures of him. Some pictures of him in the practice gym, actually, in the Nets practice gym, bro. So shout out Ben Simmons. Keep doing your shit, bro.
Oh yeah, that's all you got to do.
We rooting for you, Ben.
Dude,
bro. You know what I mean?
That's if you.
We need the ball in your hands.
Yeah, and like, if you listen or you see this at all, man, if you get your head on straight and play well with these guys and fuck it up in Brooklyn, this city will love the shit out of you. And what a fuck you that would be. People been hating on you. You know, you want JJ Redick's pod talking about, like, you think you're good, if you're getting there, do it, man. Please do. I would love to see that shit, because it's a delight to behold as a fan of the game when that dude is clicking and confident.